Hi, I'm Larry Stewart with Ford Construction Pros, spending a little time with Mike Mack, who's president of John Deere's Global Construction and Forestry Division. And we've just listened to a presentation, Deere's primary message presentation for ConExpo ConAg here in Las Vegas. Mike, ultimate uptime was sort of the big message from Deere this year, and it ties in technology and dealers and a whole lot of elements. But why don't you help us understand what ultimate uptime means to you?
Maybe I'll start with kind of context and backing up. We have had a value proposition for quite a number of years around productivity, uptime, and low costs, low operating costs for customers. It's really helped focus our product development and marketing folks. But of the three, I would say uptime is the most important. And you hit the nail on the head. I think this theme here is around taking the technology available through JD Link, telematics, and some of the processing capability, together with the dealer, to bring that combination to bear for the customer and the machines in the job sites to help them.
Well, the interesting thing is, because we've had the opportunity, and here we are on the eve of ConExpo ConAg, essentially the show opens for the first time in the morning. We've already talked to some of your friends from the Midwest who build competitive machines, and they're actually bringing a really similar message, talking very much about technology solutions that help improve uptime. And I'm wondering, is there a reason why that's happening right now?
Well, I think it's the confluence of the development of the technology that's happening in other parts of our lives. We see it happening in our automobiles and in our homes, and so the technology is more available now, and I think it's moved along to the degree where we can commercialize it more readily now. We've invested a lot in our area. In fact, one of the things that I think that is a big advantage for our division, we're able to tap into the larger Deere & Company enterprise, which invests a lot around what we call Intelligent Solutions Group. It allows our construction division to kind of punch above our weight and tap into the $38 billion company that invests in this quite a bit.
Because the ag market has been very aggressively developing.
And we are, I think, a leader in that category, and we're tapping into that, and it really helps propel us in this area.
Okay, but it sounds to me though like the technology itself really isn't changing all that much right now. I mean, it's refining. We're seeing refinements. You tell me if I'm wrong.
Well, I think it's actually changing a lot, and we're investing as we speak quite a bit of new into it all the time. Mm-hmm. The various elements, the telematics, I would say we have maybe best-in-class durability. That maybe is table stakes. We have other elements that are exclusives, the prognostics, for example. We have some decision tools that help to anticipate machine problems before they happen. We have, and I think you heard about it, this remote diagnostics where you can record some of the machine fault codes remotely before a dealer technician goes out. That hasn't always been in place. And then interestingly, another exclusive, the ability to download software from Deere to the machine site as well as another interesting capability that hasn't always existed, and some of our competitors do not have that really.
Oh, so wirelessly being able to change things like software and controllers.
In conjunction with working with the customer, but then you can download software, and it's much more convenient for the customer in that regard.
But is it safe to say that one of the biggest changes right now is customer acceptance of these kinds of technology?
Oh, there's certainly a customer pull. That's an element, and I think dealers are more capable, more ready too. You really have to have a great dealer to support it, and that's an integral part of this thing. So it's really that, I'd say, three pieces. It takes Deere, it takes the dealer, and it takes a willing customer to all kind of combine to make this thing happen.
Yeah. So we were talking with the folks from Lane Construction just now, and they were your guests here, and we really appreciate that opportunity. Yeah. Randy was mentioning that just watching idle time, they'd reduce their fuel consumption in 18% or something like that, just in the last couple of months, largely due to the telematics on these systems. And talked a little bit with the guys from RDO that helped them accomplish that. What do you think are the steps? I mean, everybody's a little different, but what are the essential steps for a company like Deere to reach into a Lane Construction's operation and help them achieve an 18%
Well, I
reduction?
think we have to be close to the customer. We have a good long-term relationship with Lane, and so I think there's a lot of listening that goes on. trying to understand their business. We have this phrase, but I think it's more than just a phrase, listen and respond.
Right.
And it fits great with a customer like Lane. So when you understand, what maybe you can do to improve their business, that's how you get their attention. It's how you can make their business better. Mm-hmm. And fuel burning on idle is a pretty easy one, frankly, sure. that we can get, and that's a kind of a low-hanging fruit. But there's a lot more than that can be done over time. Mm-hmm. So I think we're actually just in the beginning of this. We're in the early innings of the payoff of this whole John Deere worksite.
Sure. Well, the dealer relationship there really needs to develop. I mean, when you've got a good customer like Lane, you can count on it. There's a lot of other customers out there where the dealer doesn't have that relationship. Is Deere working with dealers to help improve that?
Yes, absolutely. You've got to improve their capabilities and have some people on their site who are sort of specialists in this, because it takes quite a bit of learning and deep technical knowledge to really be capable. And so dealers like RDO are investing in that in their dealership, and I think that's one of the things that's going to make this thing happen as well.